never letting go of Paris. You know I held on too much.
Hello guys, and welcome to this new episode of Smite Theory. Today we're looking at this awesome flowchart I made. One of the big things I have when I stream is a lot of people, when they look at how I start, like which items I buy at level 1, which potions I get, they're like, why do you do this, why do you do that? And after answering these questions for a million times, because people ask it every time, I decided, why not make a flowchart? And of course I had to make it in Google Docs. So that was kinda a sheet, sorry, that was kinda rough, because I wanted to use something like Public, but I figured it might as well be in my document. I made a video about that as well, my whole support document, but I wanted to make a video on the flowchart especially. Like, it has a lot of other stuff in here, tier lists, pressure, support relics, whatever. Link to that down here. But the point of this is, I'm gonna start here if you are playing a Guardian, and then you can just answer the questions, and that way you'll know how to start. I want to go a bit in depth about some of it, as I got a few questions to why we're doing this. So let's just take all the options that are possible right here. So let's say the first one, we're just gonna go down. So are you playing a Guardian? If I'm not playing a Guardian, I'm gonna answer no, you go down. Are you playing a mage? No, I'm not playing a mage. And I'm not playing a warrior assassin. Are you playing a hunter? If you are, you should reconsider your life. That's a bit rude, but if you're not, what the fuck are you playing then? Get trolled, noob. I don't know. Start. Okay, so we're gonna start over. Alright, so we are not playing a Guardian. We're not playing a mage either. We're gonna be playing a warrior assassin. Okay, what do I start when I play a warrior assassin in support role? We play that? Yep. Is your plan to stomp lane so hard they'll never get to see their families again? If that is the case, you want to say yes, then you want to get Bluestone, Boomba's Mask plus 3 health pots and 1 mana pot. If you like their families a bit, you kind of want to get Watchers and Boombas plus 3 health pots and mana pots. And this is basically because if you get Bluestone, you have a lot of lane pressure. It's just that Watcher's Gift is probably the best item in the game, and you don't really want to go without it. But if you're really looking to stomp the lane, get Bluestone if you're playing a warrior or an assassin. I think Boomba's Mask is mandatory, because you need that sustain, you need that invade potential. The whole point in picking assassins and warriors are getting pressure and stealing buffs away from the enemy team. So that's the warrior thing. Are you playing a Guardian or a mage? If you say yes, you basically just come to the same thing. I don't know why I did that, it's kinda silly. Would I ever start Rankless? That's a really good point. I would start Rankless in Ranked if I can see this is going to be a Clown Fiesta game. But I'm never going to start Rankless in a competitive environment, simply because the game pace is a lot slower and I'm delaying my build. It pays off in Ranked. You could definitely swap it out for Lonos or whatever. I don't recommend it, but like, I don't know. Are you starting mid or duo? If you're starting mid, let's go. Actually, if you're starting duo, right, as a mage or a Guardian, a mage, I'm thinking Hell, Nox, Isis, whatever you want to play. I did not say the Sun Guard, sorry. I didn't say anything there. That's actually really bad. Now my video might get demonetized because I said a guard's name. Alright, if you're starting duo, you want to know if you are invading speed or defending your own speed as second buff respawn. And this is where people are like, what do you mean by this, EmilZy? And I'm like, okay. The whole point behind getting boots 1 is that you want to be as strong as possible when you're invading their speed buff or defending your own speed buff at 3 minutes and 45 seconds, or whenever the second speed buff spawns. In competitive environments, many games are decided on this first speed buff. So if I get my boots 1, I will actually be able to back at around 3 minutes, and then I'll be able to get full boots. And if you get full boots and you're like a Fafnir that comes in with full boots, you're gonna frack that fight, you know. Would I ever buy any wards at level 1? Yes, in a competitive environment. In ranked, no. But then you wanna buy wards and run out of base, place them, and go back and buy potions. So that's basically the whole invading defending speed buff. If you don't know if you're defending or invading, it's probably because you're not defending or invading. You want to look at, okay, do they have a Nasha and a Hunter mid, you know? Then they probably wanna invade. But if they have like a Janice and a Hunbats, you probably wanna invade them. Then you probably wanna get boots. So if you are gonna invade them, you get Watchers boots 1 back 3 minutes before and get full boots, and then you go down here to the potions, which I'll explain in a bit. If you are not, you get Watchers and Lonos. side note, if you're playing Hell or you're playing Nox or any other mage support, you can choose to get boots 1 even if you're not invading, just to stay safe. It's a safer choice. It's easier to stack loners and guardians. It's a bit harder on mages. So you might not want to get that. You might also want to get Boombas. Mages are very, very rough. Come on, Hell's Life. Okay, if you're starting mid, let's go back here. If you're starting mid, you wanna ask yourself, does your mid laner have Boomba's mask? If he doesn't, you want to get Boomba's because you want buff clear and you want sustain. Boomba's is a very good item. It definitely pays itself off. If he doesn't have it, you get Boomba's Watchers. If he has Boomba's, you go back to this right here, you know. Then you wanna see what potions you're getting. If you're playing Hell, you get 1 health pot and 3 mana pots. This can also be 1 multi-pot. If you're not playing Hell, then you want to ask yourself, am I a non-mana hungry guard? Am I playing something like, what's a non-mana hungry guard? Cool and support, I don't know. Then you wouldn't even do that. But like, who can I think of? Like, Ganesh is not very mana hungry. Then you might get 3 health pot, 1 multi. And then you have like slightly mana hungry guards. That's like Athena, Sobek. Sobek is pretty mana hungry, but not too much early. Then you go 3 health, 1 mana. If you're very mana hungry, like Archo, or who could that be? I guess Fafnir is like slightly mana hungry. You get 2 health and 2 mana pots. So this is basically a flowchart I made. So you guys, every time when you pick your guard, you can just look it up real fast, go through. Let's say I'm playing Ganesh at this game. Am I playing a Guardian? Yes. Are you starting mid? I do. I'm gonna start mid. My mid laner does not have Boombas, so I'm gonna get Watchers and Boombas. I'm playing Hell. No, I'm not. Am I a mana hungry guard? A bit. Am I slightly mana hungry? Yes, I am. Okay, so I'm gonna get 3 health pots and 1 mana pot. And you can like run through this document in like 15 seconds when you just look at it. It's a bit big, so you need to go like 60% up here on the scale and go full screen. Or you can go like even smaller. That's the only problem with it, is how huge it is. But I spent quite a bit of time on building this. Nox would fall under he would fall under very mana hungry Nox probably. You'd probably get 2 health and 2 multi. We have a question from NRK. When do you rush Rotter to Hoodie? First item is support, and why is the answer always? I'm not gonna answer that question. But that's pretty much it for this video. Like, if you have any questions about any guards where you don't know what to do, let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on all my social medias. It really helps out. I'm streaming a lot. I'm actually streaming right now as well. That's why I'm taking questions from my very, very competent chat. Thank you, chat, for always being there for me and trolling. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. And until next time, peace out.